I'm going to ask one more question here. If you guys could please let me know the number of guns that you guys have in your current collection. Let me know in the comment section below. That'd be great. So we're going to kind of start this, and I'm going to go over my handguns, and I have my rifles behind me, and we'll kind of go from there. And I'm going to go from least favorite to favorite gun. And I'll give you reasons as to why they're my favorite and why I don't like each gun. So starting off actually with the Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm EZ. Reason why this is first is because it's actually not my gun. It's my wife's gun. So this is the gun that my wife chooses to carry. Don't get me wrong, she absolutely likes this gun a lot, but I personally have only shot it a couple of times. Obviously, it's the Smith & Wesson Shield EZ 9mm, so EZ stands for easy control, so you can see with basically no force here, I can use my pinky and my thumb. I can rack the slide, which is kind of cool. Couple of things with this gun that I don't personally like is the safety on the back, but you know, it is what it is. She likes it just fine, so that is the Smith & Wesson Shield EZ. We're going to go through them kind of quickly. We have a decent amount of guns to get through, so we're going to go through them as quick as we can. Next gun up in the arsenal is going to be the Canik TP9 SFX. This one, you guys, I'm going to link as many videos as I can up in the cards up here, so check this video out, my review. I think I did an unboxing of this as well. Just the unboxing of this gun on the channel already, so I'm gonna link that right here. This is, like I said, the Canik TP9 SFX, chambered at 9mm, comes with the Viper, or the Vortex Viper optic on top, some extended controls, really a competition ready gun. This is the only gun that we currently have in the arsenal that does have an optic on it. I will say that in my review of this gun / unboxing and first couple shots, I did say that I wasn't really a fan of the red dot. I will say the more and more I shoot it, the easier it has been to acquire this red dot. But this is really the only gun that I have with an optic. This is my second Canik I've ever owned, so I'm just kind of getting used to it. I do like it, but I will tell you guys why. Another gun later on in the rotation actually took over this as the bedside gun. So yeah, that's the Canik TP SFX, or TP9 SFX. Next gun up is the SIG P365. So I carry this gun almost 365 days a year. So yes, each one of these guns has been checked before, but this is my daily carry gun. So it's not my favorite gun, and the only reason why is, you know, it serves a purpose, and that's really it. Some other guns are more just for fun, for looks, whatever the cases are. So that's why I kind of go with it. Or that's why I don't put this as like my top 5 favorite guns or even top 3 favorite guns. It's because it's there for literally one purpose. I shoot well with it. I'm very accurate with it. The capacity is fantastic, but it really is just a work gun. That's all it is. I put it on. It has one source of use, which I guess technically this could double as maybe a home defense with, if you put like a pinky extension on and get 15 rounds in there. For me, I just use it for daily carry, so I put it in my tier 1 concealment holster. Review of that coming up here soon, so again, make sure you sub to the channel. But yeah, I put it in there, and that's pretty much it. So nothing fancy about this gun. It's a SIG P365. I will do a review on this gun at some point. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, SIG P365. The next quote-unquote pistol is this right here. This is something that I did a review on on the channel. Linking it right here. Yeah, so this is actually the CAA MCK pistol converter. So basically all it does is it takes my standard Glock 19 that's in here and converts it into a stabilizing brace. So now that I got it out of the MCK brace, or the MCK, here is the Glock 19. I should have probably put this in front of the SIG on my scale of guns I like the most, because I'm not particularly fond of this gun. I just think I like the Glock, don't get me wrong. I own other guns that fit the exact same reliability, but give me either more features or are, to me, better and easier to shoot. But the reason I put it in front is because when you add this brace, that's seriously some of the most fun that I've ever had in my entire life shooting a gun. So yeah, that's why the Glock 19 Gen 4, again, chambered in 9mm, is next up on the list. Now, when it comes to handguns, actually, you know what? Because I'm feeling like being a little frisky today and calling Biden out for his nonsense like I always try to do on this channel. But since Biden wants to make this a firearm, let's appease him. And let's add one more in here. So this is that Polymer 80 build I was talking about in, I want to say my last video, if not the video before that. I'll link that again. This is my Polymer 80. So for everyone who is not, who's not familiar, Biden wants to make this a firearm. I don't know if you guys can tell the clear differences between this and this, but you know, whatever. Biden wants to make this a firearm, so I'll put this next on the list because once this is finished and milled out and got all the parts for it, it's going to probably be up there in favorite guns as long as it's reliable. So yeah, that's my Polymer 80 build I wanted to show you guys. So that's next on the list. Now getting into the top 3 for the favorite handguns, and really it came down to obviously 3 guns, but it's going to be kind of hard to pick the last 2, so I might do this is my third favorite pistol, and then we're gonna go into the tiebreaker and tell you why I think one is my favorite over the other. So top 3 favorite guns here is going to be the Walther PPQ. This is the 5-inch barrel with the gold titanium nitride barrel. 5-inch slide with a gold barrel, and this is again from Walther. Absolutely love this gun. This is the Walther PPQ. This is the M1. It does have a paddle release for the mag instead of the mag release on the side, so that is one of the German engineered things, but that is third on the list. Let's get to number 2, and let's just stick with the paddles. I don't know why, but it's going to be the VP9. This also has the paddle release. This is the gun that has made it to my nightstand gun, as you can see with the light on here. I use this for my nightstand. This is the H&K VP9. I have a Streamlight TLR1 on here. I just got this gun, but this is, seriously, I took it out of the box and I feel like I just aimed down, pulled the trigger, I hit every single time. I had to do no adjustments. A lot of times with the new gun, I'll have to figure out, you know, the trigger, or I'll have to figure out my sights. This was seriously one of the most accurate guns I've ever taken out of a box and shot. So yeah, second is going to be the H&K VP9 coming in as my second favorite gun. Now, last gun here, I don't know why this is my favorite gun, to be honest with you. It might just be because it was my first pistol. I love the company. It's easy to shoot, great sights. I don't really know what it is. Great trigger, but it is the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. Emphasis on the 2.0. If this was the 1.0, probably wouldn't be my favorite gun. But the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, favorite handgun that I own currently. Only reason I say that is because it's probably the first gun, most accurate gun, I love the ergonomics of this grip here as well. It fits perfectly in the hand as well. I think if the VP9 didn't have those finger grooves, even though my fingers fit in there perfectly, I think it would be my favorite gun. But it's also not fair because I just got the VP9, so it can't really beat this gun out. But yeah, that's my favorite handgun right now, Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. Great trigger, great sights. It's overall great gun. So yeah, that's it for the handguns. Let's get over onto the right. We are going to start off a little weird because technically these are firearms. Technically. Pause. Leave a comment below what you guys think the next 2 guns are going to be if I say technically they're guns. So I'll give you a second to do that. All right, so if you said stripped 80% lowers from Anderson, you'd be correct. So I had to fill out a background check to purchase these two things right here. So I have two of these. Again, guys, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We're going to be doing some crazy builds with these. I plan on probably doing a PCC with this one here, or one of them, and then doing a chambered in 9mm as well. And then I probably plan on doing an AR-10 with this one as well. So probably a PCC in 9mm and an AR-10 with these, but we'll see. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel if you guys want to see these builds. Got a couple builds coming up on the channel. So again, make sure you are subscribed. All right, so same thing with the handguns. I'm going to go over least favorite to favorite. It's going to be a little shorter of a list though. But first is going to be my 16-inch mostly Palmetto State Armory build that I did probably maybe 4 or 5 years ago now. I bought a complete upper from Palmetto State Armory, and I bought a lower parts kit. This is a Spikes Tactical lower though, but it's just a Spikes Tactical lower, and then it's got Magpul furniture on it for the most part, and then some janky, as you can see, real janky scope off Amazon. I haven't shot this gun in probably 2 years maybe, but this was my first AR build that I've ever done, so I probably plan on keeping this for a long time. I'll probably upgrade it eventually. Overall, it runs just fine. I just don't ever get a chance to shoot it because I have two other rifles that are my favorite, so this never really comes out of the safe. But yeah, that's my Palmetto State Armory build in a 16-inch barrel there. So here's where it's gonna get a little tricky. And the only reason I say it's gonna get a little tricky is because I just got one of these rifles, and the other one I've had for a little bit, but it's kind of difficult. So we're gonna go second place to the LWRC rifle in the 16-inch barrel as well. Only reason I'm going to go second place to this is because I just got it. I've only put a couple rounds through it, so it's not fair for me to put this up front in front of my, I guess technically it's a pistol, but we'll go over that here in a second, over my next rifle here. But yeah, so this is the LWRC. This is the ICDI chambered in 5.56. So if you guys are not familiar with LWRC, you are probably living under a rock, or you're really not that into guns, or if you are, you need to get into some higher end stuff. So this is a pretty expensive rifle. I absolutely love this. I love shooting this gun. We're going to be definitely doing a review of this once I get more rounds through. Like I said, I just got it, but this is the LWRC chambered in 5.56. Now, save the best for last, and probably my favorite gun in the collection, which technically it could have and should have been with the pistols, but I'm not one of those weirdos that thinks this is actually a pistol. So it's going to be the Radical Firearms AR pistol chambered in 5.56. I've had this for a long time. You can see I spray painted it. I added my light on there. This is just from Streamlight. And then I added my suppressor on here as well. So you guys can see I did a bedside slash home defense setup on this. I'll link that video right here. But yeah, so this is my Radical Firearms AR pistol. So technically it is a pistol. Technically, but I'm going to put it in the rifle category because it shoots at 5.56. So yeah, that is my 2021 arsenal. There are some guns that I did not put on the list because I don't want to, completely expose everything we have. But yeah, that's the vast majority of the guns that we have. And Thank you guys for watching. So I want to make sure that if you guys are not subscribed, I say it one more time. It really does help the channel out if you drop a like, a comment, and you're subscribing to the channel if you're new. Again, we put videos out every Sunday and Wednesday. Want to make sure that we can bring you guys as much content. You know, the next couple days, next couple weeks is going to be just figuring out what the channel likes, what you guys like, what you guys want to see. So if you could please be vocal in the comments and let me know what you guys like to see. If you guys like stuff like this, let me know. If you guys want me to stick to reviews, building things, let me know. We want to make this as much of your channel as it is my channel. So yeah, just leave a comment below and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.